Hello, darlings. You are welcome to Z-Star Africa, your home of sizzling drama updates. Today, we dive deep into Anupama, where joy turns into heartbreak and celebration ends in sorrow. Aryan's devastating, shocking, and tragic death shakes every life around him. The curse falls heavy, and all fingers point toward Anupama. But here's the burning question. Is Anupama truly to blame, or is there more to this tragedy than meets the eye? Watch till the very end and share your thoughts in the comments. Like and turn on your notification bell so you never miss a single sizzling update. Let's dive right in. It all began on the day of Mahi and Aryan's wedding ceremony, a day filled with joy, prayers, and promises. Anupama asked the couple to pray to God for their happiness and reminded them to always keep each other happy. Deep down, she couldn't stop worrying about Mahi's well-being. Meanwhile, Ishani was upset that her pictures weren't turning out well. Seeing this, Raja thought of helping her and offered to take pictures with her. Elsewhere, Peri called Mahi while Raja decided to go ahead and take the pictures with Ishani. Peri, Ishani, and Anch then began negotiating with the Kotharis regarding a wedding ritual, the customary stealing of Aryan's shoe. Gautam encouraged them to demand money in exchange for Aryan's shoe, insisting that the Shahs would never settle for a small amount. Vasundhara teased that the Shahs wouldn't miss an opportunity to earn. Peri asked Anch to return the shoe, but he refused, saying the Kotharis were taking the game too seriously. The trio boldly demanded 2 Indian rupees lakhs. Vasundhara accused the Shahs of planning to move into the Kothari mansion, while Parag and Kyati proudly said their sons were choosing the best brides. Raja agreed with them. Later, the Shahs and the Kotharis played a fun game together. Eventually, Anupama returned the shoe to Aryan, and Prem took a group selfie to capture the joyful moment. But amidst the celebrations, Aryan's friends pressured him to take drugs. Anupama and Raghav spotted Aryan and grew suspicious. While Anupama worried he might be in a fight, Raghav dismissed it, saying his friends were probably just talking. Anupama decided to call Aryan for the farewell ritual, unaware that his friends had already hidden the drugs and were pushing him to use them. As the wedding continued, Anupama and Mahi grew emotional. Anupama asked Mahi to keep the Kotharis happy, and Kyati assured her that Mahi would be fine. Mahi then decided to meet the Shah family. She and Peri apologized to each other, and Anupama performed a few more farewell rituals. Aryan excused himself to use the washroom, but soon began experiencing withdrawal symptoms. Hasmukh asked Vasundhara to accept Mahi as their daughter, but Vasundhara coldly replied that Mahi should behave like a daughter-in-law. Kyati once again assured Hasmukh. Meanwhile, Aryan fought hard to resist the urge to use drugs, but eventually he lost control and consumed them. Unfortunately, Anupama caught him. Worried about Mahi's future, she confronted Aryan. He promised her that he would quit. Later, Anupama became restless and emotional. Raghav tried to console her. Elsewhere, Gautam mocked Hasmukh about Vanraj fooling the builders and disappearing. Hasmukh fired back that Gautam should be grateful Leela was missing. Otherwise, she would have given him a harsh reply. Anupama couldn't stop worrying about Mahi because of Aryan's addiction. Raghav advised her to stay calm. Anupama then confronted Aryan again, urging him to tell the truth to the Kotharis. Aryan begged her not to reveal his secret and promised to quit, asking for more time. While everyone waited for Aryan, Vasundhara assumed he had an upset stomach and went to check on him. Raghav encouraged Anupama to give Aryan a chance. Aryan admitted he was trying to quit but needed more time. Afraid of losing Mahi and his family, he begged for Anupama's trust. But Anupama warned that he wouldn't be able to fight his addiction alone and insisted he tell the truth. Vasundhara soon confronted them, asking why Aryan had been crying. Aryan lied, saying he was just emotional about getting married and thanked Anupama, leaving Vasundhara shocked. Later, Anupama scolded him for lying again. Aryan pleaded with her to give him one chance to handle the situation and asked for her support, just as Ishani and Raghav had supported him. Anupama said she had trusted Raghav because he kept his promise. Aryan assured her he would too and asked for time until the reception. He even swore on Mahi that he would confess everything to the family. Rahi interrupted their conversation, but Anupama refused to share anything. Raghav again told Anupama to wait one more day, but she feared Aryan might do something terrible in the meantime. Raghav reminded her to keep her promise. The Shahs bid Mahi an emotional farewell. Anupama pleaded with Aryan once more. At the Kothari mansion, Kyati and Rahi warmly welcomed the newlyweds. Mahi performed the post-wedding ritual, while Anupama prayed for their future. But the lamp suddenly went out, a bad omen. Anupama's anxiety deepened. Later, Peri, Ishani, and Aryan were seen sitting sadly. Hasmukh brought them cold coffee and explained that separation is a part of life and that they should embrace it and live fully. They praised Hasmukh's wisdom. Aryan and Mahi then participated in a post-wedding game, where Aryan confessed his love for her. Still, Anupama remained unsettled, sensing something bad was coming. She regretted not exposing Aryan earlier, but Raghav told her to wait until the next day, warning that bigger problems were on the way. Anupama decided to tell the truth to Rahi and Prem, so they could support Aryan and Mahi. Aryan soon began suffering withdrawal symptoms again. Vasundhara advised the couple to rest. Rahi and Prem teased Aryan and Mahi about their first night, but Aryan felt stomach pain. While Mahi shyly waited for him, Rahi and Prem shared their happiness for the newlyweds. That night, Anupama couldn't sleep. Even Paki and Kanjal questioned her restlessness. Hasmukh advised her to relax, but her fears only grew stronger. The next morning, the Kotharis were impressed that Mahi had already prepared breakfast. Rahi asked Prem to call Aryan, but Prem struggled to wake him. Anupama decided to visit Aryan. Despite Leela's questions, she said she was going to the temple first, then to the Kothari mansion. Raghav offered to accompany her. Mahi anxiously waited for Aryan, but he still didn't come. Prem tried to wake him again, but noticed something was terribly wrong. Aryan's pulse wasn't working. The others initially thought it was a prank, but panic quickly set in. Meanwhile, Anupama struggled to get an auto, and Raghav rushed to help her. At the mansion, chaos broke out as Aryan's condition worsened. Despite everyone's efforts, the doctor was unable to save him. Aryan had died of cardiac arrest caused by a drug overdose before reaching the hospital. Anupama arrived to find the Kotharis in complete despair. Mahi desperately asked if Aryan would be all right, but Rahi broke the devastating news. Aryan was dead. Mahi fainted, and Anupama begged her to wake up. Parag cried out that Aryan was not just a body. He was his son. The Shahs, unaware of the tragedy, were still excitedly preparing for the reception. Rahi asked how no one had known about Aryan's drug use. Prem said they would have helped him if he had spoken up. The Shahs were shocked when they finally learned of his death. Anupama revealed that Aryan had been planning to confess the truth that very day. Gautam demanded to know how she knew, and Anupama admitted she had caught Aryan with the drugs. The confession enraged everyone. Vasundhara, Rahi, Prem, and Kyati accused Anupama of hiding the truth. Gautam lashed out, accusing her of always speaking only to ruin things. Anupama defended herself, saying she had tried to convince Aryan and never expected him to die. Kyati shoved her and called her a murderer. Mahi, broken and furious, said Aryan had promised to quit for her. She blamed Anupama for failing to stop him and for taking Aryan away from her. In her grief, she screamed that Anupama had made her a widow and demanded that she burn her alive. Kyati ordered Prem to cut ties with the Shahs and demanded that Rahi sever all relations with Anupama or leave the mansion. Rahi, consumed by anger, declared her hatred for Anupama and ended their relationship. Prem blamed her too. Vasundhara called Anupama inauspicious and threw the Shah family out of the house. At home, things only got worse. The entire Shah family turned against Anupama. Even Hasmukh blamed her. When Peri tried to defend her, Leela silenced her and forbade anyone from speaking to Anupama. Heartbroken, Anupama begged her family not to abandon her. But no one listened. Shattered and hopeless, Anupama wandered the streets. Some men harassed her, mocking that she should dance if she wanted to see Aryan again. Broken beyond words, she called herself a terrible mother and danced in despair before collapsing in tears, questioning the purpose of her life when everyone believed she was responsible for Aryan's death. And just like that, Anupama, once a source of strength for everyone, is now accused of killing Aryan. Share your thoughts in the comments. Like and turn on your notification bell. Thanks for always supporting Z Star Africa. Much love.